The opinions expressed on this WebmasterRadio.fm program are those of the host, guests, and callers, and do not reflect those of the staff, management, or advertisers of WebmasterRadio.fm. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this program without the express written consent of WebmasterRadio.fm is prohibited.
WebmasterRadio.fm proudly presents the longest-running program on affiliate marketing. Welcome to Affiliate Buzz. Our hosts, James and Arlene Martell, are here to inspire, inform, and motivate you with expert insight, interviews, and information that will increase your bottom line. Advance your affiliate marketing efforts every week on Affiliate Buzz. Now, please welcome James and Arlene.
Yes, hi, it's James Martell here, and welcome to another edition of the Affiliate Buzz. It's great to have you with us. I do have Arlene, my wife and co-host, on the line today, and we're going to be exploring some simple ways to take your business to the next level. Arlene, welcome to the Buzz. It's been a week or two since I think we've had you on.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
I know you've been a little bit wrapped up these days with wedding plans and of the like. I think we're, 6 weeks out now to our daughter Shelby's wedding?
Yeah, about 5 weeks now. So lots of planning, just last minute stuff, getting it all ready. Her dress just came in yesterday and she brought it over. It's absolutely gorgeous. So, it's so much fun right now, having a really good time.
5 weeks. Boy, I thought it was 6. You're right. It's the 14th of July already, and we're already 5. It's unbelievable how fast time flies.
Yeah.
And she did give me the little daddy fashion show with the wedding dress. And I must say, I had a few tears in my eyes to see that. It was one thing to have your little daughter, but all of a sudden, there she goes. Unbelievable.
Yeah. It's very special.
But it's going to be fun. I guess 5 weeks out, as you say. And I know I was talking with Jamie Birch from Jeb Commerce, a great outsourced program management company down in California, about the weather down in that area. I know the weather up here has been a little bit marginal at best. So hopefully, because it is a beautiful outdoor wedding planned, hopefully come the month of August, things will smarten up, not only in BC, but for all of you who are also in an area where weather hasn't been quite what we expect this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you and I had a chance to talk, and you help desk about somebody who was feeling like they were a little bit behind in their business. Let's talk about that. I think that's a great topic because there is a rather simple way to take your business to the next level, and it's not for everyone. But let's dig into this whole area, and let's start off with what happened. What email did you get?
Well, it's an interesting email, and I do get these quite a bit. And this is a person that's just looking for a little bit of help to really move forward with their business. He said, "Hi, Arlene. I'm interested in getting some coaching because I've been experiencing some modest successes with offline consulting and a CPA niche site and an ebook that I've written and sold more than 100 copies. I need some immediate guidance on how to take the small check I've received and use it to generate the quickest sales to keep building." So that's very typical of people that they might just be at one level in their site, in their business, and just looking to get to the next level. And really, they see a little bit of success, a little bit of income, and they know that they can keep that going and make it bigger.
That's so funny because I remember when I got my very first check, and I think you probably remember it as well. You're working, and all of a sudden you get a check, and then maybe another one, and all of a sudden you start to realize, hey, this thing is for real, and if they're going to send me a check for this amount, I could probably, if I increase my efforts a little bit, I could probably increase a check. So that's always a fun thing. The other thing, I know a lot of people feel like they're maybe falling behind a little bit in their business. I know summertime for many, they've got some more free time, so they feel they want to really maximize the time that they have. Maybe they're off from summer. I know I'm talking with a friend of mine named Sammy, and he's actually a physics guy, and he's a brilliant mathematician, and he's building a website around that. And because he's a teacher, teaches at our local high school, and he sees a real need in the marketplace to show people some ways to possibly learn online, and he's putting a whole course together over the summer holidays because, of course, the teachers get 2 wonderful months off. So then there's the area where people may be feeling like they're falling a little bit behind. So let's really kind of dig into this, because the other beautiful thing about this time of the year, and it's mid-July, is we have lots of time to get things in order, especially nowadays that Google indexes and brings the sites to life so quickly. And it usually only takes a month or two if you're working on backlinks to actually see the results of the fruits of your labor. So in July, so we've got July, 2 more weeks, then we got August, then we got September. Then October starts to ramp up. Then we get into, what would we call it?
The shopping season.
Yeah, we call it the online shopping season. That's a simple way to put it. But it all happens on the one day. It's like Black Friday or I think Black Friday.
Yeah.
In the U.S. or maybe it's the Monday after Thanksgiving. I don't know, but there's one day in the United States of America where all of a sudden things explode in the shopping, and then it's basically the flag has been planted, the shopping season kicks off, and then the credit cards come out.
Yeah.
It's a great time this year, because I know I just answered an email in the chat forum, or a message in the chat forum, and she says, my traffic is down like 35 or 40%. What's going on? And I literally had just gotten back from the beach in the Cobra, and I says, well, it's probably a good indication that it was a beautiful sunny day, and there's a lot of people not in front of their computers in the summertime. They're on holidays, they're camping, they're on vacations with the family, they're down at the beach, they're not inside, they're working in the yard, they're driving their cars, whatever. They're not in front of their computer. So there's a natural dip in many, many industries when it comes to being online. And this is the time where we roll up our sleeves and we kind of get busy, because when the shopping season hits, then we can kind of take a little bit of a breather because we already got everything in place. So now is the time to get serious about making sure, and we've been talking about this for 10 years, making sure that your websites and your plans are not only in place, but everything's finished and ready to go by the time, you're getting into October, November, so you can really capitalize on this. And I know you see this with Dan Maynard talks about it with his piano site, where now he's doing reasonable sales for this time of the year, but come the fall, when the season takes off, everything explodes. And
so you want to be ready.
You do want to be ready. And those of you who are running AdSense sites, I get this sometimes as well. Well, it seems like they cut my commission in AdSense. I'm not making the per click-through rate I was even just a few months ago, or half a year ago. And again, the way Google AdSense works, of course, is it's the front end or the back end of the Google AdWords program, where people are buying advertising, and then we get to put the ads on our site, and of course we earn a percentage of the click-through. Well, in the summertime, the advertisers back off because they know people are distracted and doing other things, so they don't want to be wasting their money.
That's right.
But when it comes time to the fall, this is when the credit cards come out for the advertisers as well, because they know the market, the audience they're after, are in a shopping mood, and they're ready to buy. They're buying for Christmas, and they're shopping online. So they end up pulling out their credit cards and buying advertising. But because it's built on an auction-style bidding system, AdWords, simply put, there's more advertisers competing, so the bid prices go up, way up, and we earn a percentage of the bid price. So, of course, during that period of time, we get the opportunity to earn a lot more money because the bid prices are so high, just because it's so competitive, because they're going after the market. So I think I can see we're up against the break, but let's after this, let's talk about, we named the show A Simple Way to Take Your Business to the Next Level, and we're going to dig into that in detail when we come right back.
More Affiliate Buzz coming up after we hear from our sponsors.
They are a part of an industry that makes tens of billions of dollars every year. People hang on to their every word of their business strategy, even the prepositions. These are the internet millionaires you have read about and whose secrets you would love to learn. They are the most inspiring and intriguing people in affiliate marketing. When I want to build relationships with the best and brightest minds in affiliate marketing amongst lush tropical surroundings, I come to AFCON 2011 Miami. AFCON 2011 Miami, October 13th through 15th at the Fairmont Turnberry Isle in Miami, Florida. Register and learn more at AFCONevents.com. AFFCON events.com. Come, my friends, to AFCON 2011 Miami.
As you know, being an expert at
What did she say?
requires lots of practice and a great tool. Think you could use some help with
Whoa!
You're not alone. Hundreds have used our tool to take their performance to the next level.
The language!
Of course, we're talking about managing Facebook ads on Acquisio.
Oh.
Buy, track, manage, optimize, and report on media across all major ad networks. Visit Acquisio.com to get a demo today. Acquisio. Search, social, display, one platform.
Looking for a white label SEO and social platform for your clients? Think
eBrands.
free and unlimited SEO audit reports,
eBrands.
premium Facebook apps and welcome page creators,
eBrands.
Twitter management app, analytics, and mobile site generators.
eBrands.
Let eBrands manage your search and social media campaigns and give you and your clients access to their white label dashboard, which have great reports that will wow your clients and deliver great ROI and results. Try eBrands for 30 days. Go to eBrandsWithAZ.com or call 1-866-625-5717. That's eBrands with a Z for
eBrands.
Rock the world with LinkedIn. Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, or on demand anytime inside the Internet Marketing Channel. Only on WebmasterRadio.fm.
Time now to hear some more affiliate buzz on webmasterradio.fm. Here's James and Arlene.
Yes, I'm here with Arlene, and we're talking about some simple ways to take your business to the next level. And Arlene, I know as the internet has been developing and expanding and improving over the years, there's many, many more things that we can do with it that we've never had the need or the ability to do because it just didn't exist. And here we see another service come on strong, which is Google Plus. And I think we should talk about that in another show. Amazing little service, and definitely going to give Facebook a little run for their money, I have a feeling. But there's a lot of things that people can do to really take their business to the next level. And I know sometimes it's simply a matter of accountability. And I know we talk to people from time to time who've put together a little team or a little group of people that work together to make sure everybody's being held accountable to getting the work done that they need to get done for their business. And we hear about maybe a couple of housewives. Paul and Wanda, I guess, would be a great example of that. Came together, built a business together, and ended up going into partnership. But I also know that there's many of us, even I know Debbie and Vinny in Brooklyn. We chat all the time, talking about our businesses. We're collaborating and we're discussing and we're sharing ideas and we're seeing where each other is at. We're encouraging each other, and that really can be a great way to help get your business to the next level.
Right. Well, we developed this coaching program a couple of years ago because there was such a need out there where people, they were at one point, but they really wanted you. They wanted to sit down with you, like get on Skype with you face to face and find out how to take their business to the next level. So we've got a great little coaching program that is available, and it's phenomenal. So why don't you talk about some of the things that you can help with?
Well, it's interesting because if we go back over our history, I know I look back at some of the things that we've managed to do over the years, and I know a lot of people. Don Campbell, for example, Don Campbell from Expand to Web, we had a chance to do some coaching with him, and there's a couple of affiliate buzzes where we actually had a chance to talk in detail about that, where we were working with him to get him from $1,200 a month to $5,000 a month, and then from there we moved him up. He got up into the five-figure area. And one of the things that we worked with Don Campbell on, and I know many people are probably or have considered it, maybe just haven't kicked it off, and could use a little bit of help, but in the area of podcasting. And we've, of course, been podcasting since 2003. And the Affiliate Buzz is the longest running podcast in the affiliate marketing industry by many years over others. So we've had some good experience with it, great experience with it. And it's an absolutely dynamite way to really help build an audience and get a website to the next level. I don't personally think there's a better way. To me, it's number one on the list. So if anybody's considering doing a podcast, we do have a coaching program that we can help you and work with you. And by the time we're done, you'll have a podcast up and running, and away you go. I also know. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I know when you offered to help me do my podcast, I was so terrified. And actually, I found out it was actually very easy to do. And just, getting your guests in line and then getting the program outlined and stuff was pretty simple. Once it was done, it was fantastic. And the return visitors has been amazing.
Well, and the same with Don Campbell. I know he was quite nervous because we're not used to this. We're not used to getting on and speaking. And I think a lot of people might make the mistake of thinking this, we're doing a radio show. And podcasting typically is not a radio show in the traditional sense of the words. It's more of a friendly, one-on-one conversation that's simply recorded on a topic that's interesting to the listeners. So it's definitely an amazing way to go. Also, you'd mentioned in that email, he mentioned ebook.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing. There's so many uses for ebooks. It's not something you have to have a physical copy of. It's digital. So someone can buy an ebook off your site as long as you've got a really great idea, really great product that people are going to want to buy, price it right. And you can have that instantly downloaded to your customers. And again, that's something that's easy to set up, but most people just don't know how.
And it really does just take some work, and it's usually a little bit more work than people think. But I remember when we put together the Affiliate Marketer's Handbook, we started in November of 2001, so we're coming up on 10 years ago. And it took some time to get that ebook together, and we had to figure out how we're going to sell it. And e-commerce back then was really hard, and people were really skeptical bringing out your credit cards, and fraud was definitely an issue, way more than people would admit back then. But it was. But we put the ebook together, and we managed to get the sales letter together, and we priced it at $167. And it actually, the idea for the ebook came from the live one-on-one or the live trainings we did in our office in New Westminster on affiliate marketing back in the summer of 2001. Put the ebook together as a replacement for that, and we put a price tag on it of $167. And we also later on bundled it up with the Affiliate Buzz podcast, which at that point was $10 a month. And, we sold, that book was $167. We sold over 5,000 copies over a period of about 4 years. So very profitable, very successful, which launched us into the next edition of the ebook, which eventually led into the Affiliate Marketer Super Bootcamp. So if you have an idea, if you've got a background of knowledge that you want to share that you feel would be a great ebook, definitely consider the coaching program for that, because we've got so much experience in that area.
Yeah, or for me, it was a health challenge for our son. Again, it's just getting information out to other people where you've got knowledge of something where you're able to help someone else.
The other area is community sites, or a community-based training site, or a community site where it's where members pay a monthly fee to get involved. There's so many directions that you can go in that. Of course, our Affiliate Marketers Bootcamp's got a private members area for $47 a month, which gives them access to all kinds of free content once they're in there, twice monthly live Q&As in the chat forum. But that application, I actually taught that to Don Campbell as well, and he went about that and just took off with it. And he's got a continuity program as well. It's $47 a month. He focuses on a different market. So again, we have a tremendous wealth of information and experience in the whole area of putting together, a membership type website. The other thing is, of course, is your website performing poorly? Maybe you've got a site and it's just not converting. It needs some help. It needs a tune-up. You'd be amazed that we can get done spending 30 minutes together on a call and just going through some things and figuring it out. Usually, over a couple weeks of that, we can make some tremendous differences, because especially if you're new and you don't quite have the eye for some of the things, or you're maybe not using some of the tools that you need, definitely we could probably help you out in that area. And consider this, and it's not really a pitch for our coaching program. It's the whole idea of coaching in general. If you have a look at, any of the successful people in any industry or sports, they have coaches. Everybody seems to have a coach, somebody that they can lean on, ask questions of. I know I was doing a coaching call last night, and quite frankly, I gave the guy a good kick in the butt, and that's what he needed. And at the end of the call, and I was a little bit rough on him, at the end of the call, he thanked me for it, and he says, "You're right. That I've neglected. I knew better, and I needed to get after it." So I think there's a few more things in this area we can talk about, Arlene. I can see we're right up against the break, but when we get back, let's delve into this a little bit more.
More Affiliate Buzz coming up after we hear from our sponsors.
Looking for an affiliate network that can package every solution an advertiser or publisher needs in one account? Your one-stop source for full-service solutions is AdMedia.com. AdMedia delivers an incredible lineup of specialized XML feeds for local, social, and search, plus the advertising arsenal of PPC, SEM, contextual, display, and more. AdMedia gives your campaign real visibility, from emailers to domain redirects. AdMedia tailors your all-in-one campaign to give your account a real advantage. AdMedia.com delivers cost-effective ad solutions with real conversions. Learn everything AdMedia can do for you today. Sign up at AdMedia.com. AdMedia, strong ROI made simple.
Our clients have earned over $1 billion. Now it's your turn. With over 20,000 products to promote across a huge variety of niches, ClickBank provides countless ways for any affiliate to make money. You can promote any product immediately. No contracts required. Looking for recurring commissions? Upsell products? ClickBank's got them. And best of all, you can make up to 75% commissions. Ready to become the next ClickBank success story? Sign up now for free at clickbank.com. On the road. On the boat, working out, or up in the air. Now you can listen to webmasterradio.fm on the go from anywhere. Look for webmasterradio.fm on TuneIn. Available for download on your iPhone, iPad, BlackBerry, Android, Palm, Samsung, and Windows Phone, as well as Google TV, Yahoo TV, and Roku. Tune in to webmasterradio.fm on the go from anywhere by downloading TuneIn right now. Webmasterradio.fm. We really are everywhere.
Time now to hear some more Affiliate Buzz on webmasterradio.fm. Here's James and Arlene.
Yes, I'm here with Arlene, and we're talking about a simple way to take your business to the next level. And Arlene, we've seen some other examples of successes with this, and I know with Joan, she has an AdSense-based website, and we hear a lot of people say from time to time, I'm earning pennies per click, or I'm just not making very much money. My check for AdSense last month was $9 or something like that, or I'm earning 7 cents a click. There are very legitimate, viable ways to move your AdSense revenue, your clicks, from pennies into 50 cents or $1, even $2 clicks and more, if you put some strategies in place to do that. And usually, it's just a matter of having a good look at the website.
Well, yeah, it's just a matter of knowing what to look at, where to place the ad. There's all kinds of different configurations, and just having someone to help you with that's going to make a big difference.
And there's a lot of tools and stuff that I've noticed that even though people, they know of the tools, whether it be Google Analytics, or it might be ClickTail, or it might be any one of a dozen or two tools that are available. Many of them are free. They just haven't put them in place, or they have them in place and they don't quite know how to read them or go through them. And measuring the analytics of a website is really where the money is once the traffic is flowing. So it's, we talk about Ken McCarthy's little formula with traffic plus conversion equals profits, and it's so true. So a lot of people build the traffic, but they're not working on conversion, and they've got all this rich targeted traffic coming into their site, but for some reason they're not converting it, or they're not converting it nearly at the level they can. I mean, one of the quickest ways, I know we did a buzz on this not too long ago, to double or triple your income is to double or triple your conversion rate with your existing traffic. And that's something we work on a lot. The other thing is, I know, and you've seen this a lot, we have people all the time that approach us or mention that, hey, I got this idea for a website, but I just don't know where to start. Or I've got an idea for something I want to do online, but I'm a little bit, I'm lost. I don't quite know how to actually implement it.
Right, and it's just a nice way where they sit down with you one-on-one, and you can actually make a plan for them, a game plan for their specific needs, for their specific sites, and just really move them along the system a lot faster.
I was working with, as you know, Robert and Juliet Samuels, and they've got a website called NYRAJUskincare.com, and I think it's NYRAJU skincare.com, Nyraju Skincare. And they're merchants, and they've developed their own little skincare line. They're also affiliates as well. But in this particular site, they're merchants, and they really weren't converting nearly at the level that they could be. And the way the coaching program works, it's one call per week for 30 minutes. The first one's usually around 45 minutes because we sit down and really delve into what you're trying to accomplish and how you really want to take your business to the next level, where you're at. We kind of feel it all out, figure it out. And then we begin to lay out a plan. We work together weekly via Skype. I use Google Documents because we can collaborate on the plan. And then every single week, like we did with the Samuels, is we sit down and say, okay, what are we going to work on this week? Let's have a look at the site. Let's look at the analytics. What are we currently converting at? A lot of people sometimes don't know that, so we need to get the tools in place so we can measure it. And then we just lay out a plan to get it done. Same thing we did with Don Campbell when his conversion rate of his newsletter was about 0.5%. By the time we were done, he was converting at around 12%. So sometimes it just takes two people putting their heads together in a collaborative effort where you're working on the same project, focused on it. At the end of the call, we put together a little list of the to-do items for the week, and then you go about do those to-do items, and then we meet back the next week. We work one-on-one again through Skype. We go through those, identify exactly what we're working on next, and then from that point, they move into week 2. And it's always amazing to me at the end of the 8 weeks how much has been done. So it's something to consider. It is a simple way to take your business to the next level. Arlene, I can see we're right out of time. You can learn more about the coaching program if you go to jamesmartell.com, and you click on the little link at the top of the site called Services, and you'll see a little link to the coaching program there. We always kick it off with a free 15-minute phone consultation to see if it's potentially right for you. So go have a look at that. Again, jamesmartell.com. Click on the services link, and Arlene will be happy to arrange a call where we can chat about exactly what you're up to. Of course, you can always follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/James Martell. You can learn more about our trainings at the Affiliate Marketers Bootcamp. And again, Arlene, thank you so much. And to our listeners, thanks again for listening to another edition of the Affiliate Buzz.